Welcome back, guys. Yes, you are back with your boy Scarcious. We are in the Master League right now, and I'm sure you already know that I've hit legend. So right now I'm showing you the last set that took me there, so enjoy the ride. We have our Mewtwo on the lead, faced up against the Landorus. They shielded the Ice Beam. It would have one-popped them. I'm going to shield this one up to put some pressure on them, because now they've got to figure out what they want to do. And what they wanted to do was dip out. They didn't want to hang around, so they dipped into their Dialga. So we dipped into our Groudon. So going for the EQ here. See what they want to do. This also will one-pop. So let's see. Yeah, they shielded that too. So they're shieldless right now. They're going to be going for an Iron Head here, I'm sure. And we're going to let it go. We do survive it, and we can just get to a Fire Punch here before we go down. And then we should look to come in with Lugia and try and get a bit of a farm down, you know? So that's what we're doing right now. They will get to a charge move, because we're not going to throw one. We want to fully farm them down, because they have no shield. So we want to throw some energy into what's in the back. They go for the Draco. Lugia says cool. And they dip out into their lander, so they get ahead on energy before us. So they're going to get to the Stone Edge before we can get to the Ice Beam. And that's absolutely fine though. We let that go through, knowing that we will survive it. Build up a bit more. Getting off the Ice Beam. And obviously this will be taking down Landorus. Bye-bye. What do they want to do now? Trying to run down the clock a little bit. Clock's done. They come in with their Shadow Mewtwo, no problem. That's cool. Probably should have went for the Ice Beam, but no problem. Side Strike is still putting some decent work, and it does. They're gonna Psycho Cut us down, no problem. It's absolutely fine. We don't get to another Side Strike. That would have been nice. They're letting off their energy here. We was thinking that this was gonna be Side Strike, but look what they go for. They fully sent the Shadow Ball, you know. But we shield that up, rightfully so, and now we can offload the Sky Attack here. Bye-bye Mewtwo. And yeah, the Dialga should just get farmed down here, man. That should be a GG, man. Nicely done, nicely. Alright then. Let's take that W and move swiftly into the next one then, shall we? Who's it gonna be? We're about to see. Alright then, faced up against a Lugia. Okay. We don't mind this. You already know we don't mind. So we're just building up. And then we're gonna go for the Ice Beam. Offloading that right now. How they feel like, most likely will let the first one go. They do. Does big damage. Even to a Lugia. We get to the next Ice Beam straight away before they decide to throw any charge move. We want to force them to make a decision, and that is to shield. Of course, they would have went down without throwing a charge move, but they want to get off something. They can't let Mewtwo run rampant. So they go for the Aero Blast. Cool. Takes down our Mewtwo, no problem. We still have 2 shields, they have 1. And we should bring in our Lugia here. Of course, we don't want to bring Groudon into Lugia. Alright. Building up. Now we get off our charge move here. Just a Sky Attack. Will it be enough to take down their Lugia? No. Gonna have to Dragon Tail it down. And now they're going for a charge move. Shield that up, Sky Attack. Alright. Come on, come on. Alright, they bring in Meloetta. No problem. No problem. Going for that Aero Blast, of course. Let's go, Lug. Big damage. Let's go. And we want to fully farm down here. We feel like we'll tank a Moonblast, so we're letting it go, and it ends up being a side shot. So now we want to fully farm down, but unfortunately, they get to the Moonblast now. Or is it Dazzling Gleam? It is Dazzling Gleam. And that takes us down, unfortunately, but no problem. We still feel in control. And you're going to see what the vibe is now. They're throwing their charge move first. What's it going to be? We shield up, and it is the EQ, so we've rightfully shielded up. We're building up a bit more. And we're going straight for the EQ. We feel like they feel like we are going to bait, and they did think that. And the EQ does big damage. And now we're going to throw Fire Punch, forcing them to make a decision, which they have to shield, right? Because Meloetta is basically done. They shield it up, rightfully so. And yeah, they can go for EQ now. We know we'll survive, no problem. We go for that EQ and we build up. We're going to go over just a little bit and then throw our charge move. Don't want them to get to a Fire Punch. This will take down their Groudon, and then Meloetta can just get farmed down. That'll be another GG. Nicely done. Another W in the sack. Pocket that and move on to the next one. Alright, it's faced up against a Dragonite. Okay, and we don't mind this at all. So, we're building up. You know that we got that Ice Beam on deck. You already know. We go for the Dragon Claw. How cute. And now we're going for the Ice Beam. Do they know though? Do they? Boy, let's go, man. Big damage. So we're waiting on their Steel type. Yeah, of course. And at that point, we see Dragonite in the front, we already suspect Double Steel in the back. Like, we already know. Okay, so at this point, they should know that we don't have Shadow Ball, but they still end up shielding, which was very surprising. So what, they thought I had Ice Beam and Shadow Ball? Interesting. So now, I'm already thinking they have Excadrill in the back, so I'll bring Lugia in here just to soak up some charge moves, you know? We don't want to shield quite yet. I want to soak it up and like bring the Metagross down a bit as well. Possibly into a Fire Punch range so that we don't have to build all the way up to Earthquake. But we will do if we have to. And we wanted to get off the Aero Blast, so we just shielded this up. We feel like we already have it in the bag anyway, so we knew it was something we could do. We go for the Aero Blast now, they let it go. What do they want to do? They dip out, we expected that, and now we swap out into our Groudon. And as we expected, it is the Excadrill in the back, and Groudon literally just bullies Excadrill, so you already know where this one will be heading. Alright, going for the Fire Punch. And then we should be able to farm down if it survives with a little bit of HP, which it does, just a little bit of HP. This is farmable now. We could just shield this, farm it down, and then we should be able to build up and get to 2 or near enough 2 Fire Punches for the Metagross. So yeah, this one's already a wrap. Already know what this one is. Could have just farmed it down, but yeah, we just throw the Fire Punch and hit no bubbles. Nicely done. G to the G though. Okay. moving swiftly into the next one. Is it gonna be? We're about to see. Alright then. Who's on the lead? They got Dragonite on the lead. Okay. We like this. And you already know why. So, we proceed to build up to the beam. We got that ice beam on deck. They're gonna throw their little dragon claw. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna throw one cycle cut and then go for the beam. How are they feeling like? Do they know? Yeah, they do. So we're gonna just go for the side strike here before they try and catch the ice beam on the steel type in the back or something. We're just gonna do some damage before we go down, or force a second shield and let that one go. That's fine. Mewtwo's job is done. We still have 2 shields. They have 1. They're gonna throw a cute little dragon claw onto our Lugia. Give Lugia a little tickle. Yeah, how cute. And then they swap out into their Metagross. So yeah, we swap out into our Groudon. And yeah, we can just shield this up. They've used the shield, so why wouldn't we? Okay, and then we can just over farm and then go for that EQ. How they feeling like though? Let's see. Oi. Let's go. Big damage. Come on, man. Dragonite comes back. We can just fire punch it. Send it back. Bye-bye Dragonite. And in the back they have Swampert. Okay, Swampert's up here in the Master League with the big boys, yeah? Okay. Getting off the EQ here. Big damage. We tried to swap into Lugia there, but it wouldn't let us get out. So, no problem. We'll just take the Hydra Cannon here. We're not going to show, we'll just let it go, and then we come and Lugia to farm down, and they top left. We already knew where that one was heading. So, GG. Nicely done. Alright then, so we're picking up our rewards here. And that set was a 4-1 set, which was enough to take us up to Legend. So we catch the Woobat, claim our rank rewards, and our rating is up there. The gang finally took us to Legend, and that's a wrap. Obviously we're gonna go straight and style, because we've been wanting that Legend top. You already know the vibes. But thank you guys for coming by once again. So love. You all take care now. Peace.